Craig.
Okay.
So,
I
ladies
better
and
be
gentlemen,
tagged on Facebook.
what you have here is hot water in a container or a conical flask, right?
Yep.
And now, for Bobby's purposes, hey! What we have here is ice that you can buy from Pops or any other grocery station. Or gas station.
He is not sponsored by it.
Oh yeah, as long as it does not have any brand products or anything like that. I'm going to put this ice on top of it. And I'm going to smell it and see what's happening to water.
It's melting.
Ice is melting, but what is happening inside
boiling.
the conical flask?
Boiling.
Cool. Neato.
I'm not even touching it.
That's impressive.
I know, thank you.
You're some kind of genie. Is that racist? How is that racist?
All of that is going in that video.
Yeah, it is. That's mainly the point of why I said it.
So, what just happened there? All I did was kept some ice on top of the conical flask. Because the conical flask is hot, it's melting the ice on top of it. What's happening? What is happening to the water?
The water is boiling because of the ice.
Water is boiling because of the ice. That's a funny explanation. Anybody else wants to take a
Because it's so hot, like the water, it's attracting to the coldness, and so the air is going up there.
well, something like that.
Why isn't anyone else talking?
I don't know.
Think we want to sound stupid on a video?
I sound intelligent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday in your class we talked about 3 topics: temperature, volume, and pressure. And what is inside this conical flask?
Water.
Water. What is water?
Liquid.
Wet.
It's a matter, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, we talked about the 3 variables that can have an impact on matter: solid, liquid, and gas. So, when you boil the water, you go on.
When you boil the water, doesn't it like heat it up so the glass expands? And so then when you
Started right, and now you're running in the wrong direction.
oh, I give up
Top.
now.
So, no,
It's dripping now.
and
That's from the top.
on the top.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it was going from that.
So, basically what happened was when you actually started heating the water, it started boiling, right? As you noticed, before I inverted this conical flask on the ring stand, I actually shut the conical flask with the rubber stopper, right? And when you do that, the air that is inside is also trapped. Now the air that is in it is really, really hot because of vapors. When I'm inverting the conical flask, what you have here is hot air at the top and hot water at the bottom. Okay? And when I'm changing the temperature by putting ice at the top, the pressure is decreasing, and that's why it looks like as if the water is boiling. It's just the low pressure of the hot air that is in it, and it looks like that the water is actually boiling. Okay, it's not boiling right now, but it looks like that way. Yeah, they have pretty faces. I have really ugly faces.
Roger.
Okay, so
Roger.
everybody get that?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go on YouTube, I'm fine with it.
Going on
Facebook.
Facebook. Facebooking
Okay.
it.
Now, you should not try this at home, partly because, well, you can
Why?
try it. Just make sure you have all the right
Materials.
Well, where can I buy a Bunsen
Okay.
beaker?
All right.
Bunsen beaker.
That's another thing. Bunsen beaker.
Make sure
That
you
is
get one
cute.
of those Bunsen beaker.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to put that flask aside for a while. I'm going to start working on the second thing.
That's been more than 5.
Yeah, thank you.
What are your glasses at?
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh. Bunsen burners catch fire, guys.
I get that reference.
That wasn't a reference.
Okay. All right. Now, here I have a regular soda can. It's empty. And I'm going to take some water. It doesn't really matter whether you take ionized water or a regular tap water or anything like that. You just need a little bit of water, partly
That wasn't in
because
the video, buddy.
the metal sheet that is at the base of this soda can is really thin. It's not that thick. So if you keep it on the Bunsen burner for a longer time, it would actually punch a hole through it, and we don't want that. For the purpose of this demo, we really cannot afford to have a hole on the can. That's the reason we're not using Andy's.
Blame Paul Simon.
Special shout out to Paul Steinweg. Thank you for running Andy's can.
Andy's can.
Bunsen beaker.
It sounds
So,
like
what I have here is some water in the soda can, and I'm going to put it on top of the Bunsen burner. And in about 30 seconds to a minute's time, I'm hoping that the water that is in the can would start boiling so we can see some vapors coming out. And you can hear the sound of it. What you're going to observe is, well, I'll let you observe rather than spoil the story. So, and then we're going to talk about what happened. Since Bobby's holding the camera, she's going to answer the questions.
What?
What?
how Kirsten is.
Yeah, Kirsten can answer.
Hey.
No, this is not Alright. So you can start hearing some of the sound
I hear
of
it.
water boiling, and you can also see some vapors coming out. Yeah? So if you can bring the plastic container a little bit closer. Oh, just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Thank you, David.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
understand.
So. Fair enough. Can everybody see the vapor? Can everybody hear?
Yes.
So, hear the bubble.
Roger that.
You might want to focus that on the water.
On the water.
Oh my goodness.
So, as I had said earlier, I'm not gonna touch the can. I'm gonna simply put it in the water,
Is that
and
cold
it will
water?
crush it on its own. No, it's a regular room temperature water. It's not cold. It's a regular room temperature water.
What would happen if you put it in ice water?
Same thing.
Oh, it wouldn't get like
So,
smushier?
my question is, what actually happened?
I guess the water kind of like cooled it. I'll put the camera on me.